Another year has come to an end, so it's time to take a look at my top 10 games from 2022. Starting at number 10, Neptunia Senran Kagura Ninja Wars. This is a crossover game between the Neptunia and Senran Kagura series, both known for heavily featuring anime girls. It may not have the most amazing or in-depth gameplay, but Ninja Wars is a fun action game where you get to beat up lots of bad guys. There are several playable characters with many different abilities and special attacks. It's a great time if you're okay with all the anime happening. Number 9. I'm gonna cheat a little here because this isn't just one game. This is Playdate Season 1. I received my Playdate a few months ago and I had a great time trying out all the games. There is such variety, I think there's just about something for everyone. I didn't finish any of the games, but the one I put the most time into was Pick Pack Pup, a cute little match 3 puzzle game where you pack items to be shipped. Another of the games I had a lot of fun with, Crankin's Time Travel Adventure, which is played entirely with a crank on the Playdate. Number 8. Bayonetta 3. After waiting so many years, it finally happened. Bayonetta 3 is mostly an extremely fun and very well made action game, Platinum Games at their best. The game is really only let down by the few 2D platformer levels which just aren't fun at all. If you get through those, the rest of the game is a joy from start to end, playing as both Bayonetta and Viola to change up the gameplay style every few missions. I think Bayonetta 2 is still the best in the series, but this is definitely worth playing. Number 7. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I've been a fan of the LEGO games for a long time. LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on DS was the first one I bought. Then I played many more of them during the Wii U and 3DS generation. Skywalker Saga was a very long time coming, but it was worth the wait. The gameplay has been completely refreshed with an over-the-shoulder third-person view. The game's core is still the same LEGO game we all know and love, but this new look and feel is really what makes the Skywalker Saga stand out as one of the best in the series. Number 6. High on Life. Justin Roiland's comedic style may be an acquired taste, so this isn't for everyone, but if you like Rick and Morty, this is definitely your kind of game. It's not often that a game tries to be funny and actually is. It's not just funny either, the gameplay is a lot of fun too. It's also nice to see that not every modern shooter needs to have an open world. If you like traditional shooter campaigns, this is for you. Number 5. Stray. I don't have a PS5 or a gaming PC, but this game looks so good I had to play it anyway. The computer I used to edit video it streamed to YouTube just managed to run this game well enough at the lowest graphical settings. Stray really captures the feeling of exploring the world as a cat. At first it's really fun to run around and explore, but as the game progresses you see what's really going on in this world. It turns from cute cat game into something much deeper, which is really one of the best adventures of the year. Number 4. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. For a first attempt at a 3D Kirby game, they really hit it out of the park. Everything works so well, it makes you wonder why they didn't do it years ago. Everything in the game, from running through the grassland to going mouthful mode on a vending machine to shoot cans at the enemies, is so charming and fun. It also helps that the 3D platformer style is very similar to Mario 3D World, which I think is the best Mario game. Number 3. Melatonin. Maybe this is recency bias because Melatonin released right before Christmas, but I really do think this is an extremely good rhythm game. Gameplay wise, it's almost exactly the same as Rhythm Heaven. You have great music where each song has different sound cues to follow by pressing either A, L, R or both. Each level also has a hard mode, so there's a real challenge and fun in learning the sound cues and patterns to get a perfect score. If you like Rhythm Heaven, I really can't recommend Melatonin highly enough. Number 2. Immortality. To avoid spoilers, I won't say too much here, just know that if the game sounds interesting, you should go into it knowing as little as possible. It's almost more of a cinematic experience than a game, so if you like story-focused games, this is for you. To start with, you may feel unsure about what you're actually supposed to be doing, but stick with it, and you'll be hooked. Now for my number 1 game for 2022, it can only be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Everything about this game is just amazing. From the character and story to the world design and battle system, everything is just so well crafted. Coming into Xenoblade 3, I wasn't sure if I was even going to like it because I skipped 2 back in 2017. Playing the remaster of the first game on Switch is what got me interested in the series again. If you're worried about the time commitment, it is possible to finish the game in under 70 hours if you don't stray too far from the main quest like I did, or if you really want to get into all these quests and exploration, you can easily double that time. The game starts off strong with an interesting story which only gets better as it goes. You get to meet a lot of great characters along the way to fight by their side. The battle system has just the right level of complexity to not be boring or overwhelming, and the world is just a joy to explore. It's the sort of game that is just very comfortable to play for a long time. All these things combined is why I think it is easily the best game of 2022.